Europe, traditionally recognized as the largest Christian-majority continent, is experiencing a significant shift as many of its countries progress towards secularism. Some nations seem to be drifting away from their traditional identities in pursuit of a more secular path. In today's video, we'll explore the top 10 European cities with the largest Muslim populations in 2024. But before we dive in, I'd like to ask you to kindly like this video and subscribe to our channel. We put tremendous effort into creating each of our videos, and your support is greatly appreciated. Let's begin. Number 10. Marseille, France. Known to the ancient Greeks and Romans as Massalia, Marseille was once the most vital trade hub in the region and the primary commercial port of the French Republic. Presently, Marseille stands as France's largest city along the Mediterranean coast and its major commercial hub for trade and cruise ships. In 2024, the population of Marseille is projected to be approximately 877,731. Roughly 20–25% of this population, about 241,500 people, are Muslim. The city is also home to an estimated 70,000 Jewish residents, comprising about 7% of the population. Various sources, including a survey conducted in 2000–2001, revealed that around 30–40% of the younger population has Muslim roots. The Muslim community is concentrated in Marseille working-class northern districts and the 3rd arrondissement. Most of the city's Muslim immigrants hail from the Maghreb and Comoros Islands. The influx of Comorians in the 1980s and 1990s significantly impacted Marseille cultural fabric. Though Marseille Muslim community has been promised a grand mosque since 2001, it has yet to be built. The influence of the Muslim population is clearly visible in aspects of the city's culture, from its markets and cuisine to religious institutions. This Muslim demographic primarily originates from North Africa, including Algeria, Morocco, and Tunisia. Their arrival, starting in the mid-20th century, during and after France's colonial period, shaped Marseille cultural diversity. While the city benefits from this cultural mix, it also faces unique social and economic challenges. Number 9. Amsterdam, Netherlands. Is one of the most renowned cities worldwide. Amsterdam is synonymous with vibrant culture, a rich historical backdrop, inclusivity, and iconic canals. Since the 17th century, its canal system has become one of the world's most unique urban landscapes. In 2023, Amsterdam attracted an unprecedented 8.87 million visitors. Some who visit are so enamored with the city that they decide to settle there. The city's population in 2024 is projected to be around 1.2 million, with approximately 15% or 150,000 identifying as Muslim. Many of these Muslims are of Turkish or Moroccan descent, concentrated in urban centers such as Amsterdam, Rotterdam, The Hague, and Utrecht. Recent immigrants from countries such as Iran, Iraq, Somalia, Syria, Afghanistan, Albania, and Bosnia and Herzegovina have also contributed to the Muslim population. Though official numbers haven't been confirmed, it's likely that the Muslim population is even larger than estimated. Many of Amsterdam's Muslims hail from rural Morocco, arriving during labor migration waves in the 1960s and 1970s. Another significant group originates from Turkey, brought to the Netherlands as guest workers during the same period. More recently, Amsterdam has seen an influx of Muslims from countries like Somalia, Pakistan, and Iraq, as well as from former Dutch colonies such as Indonesia and Suriname. Amsterdam is home to several mosques, established primarily by Turkish and Moroccan communities. Among them are the Wester Mosque, one of the largest in the Netherlands, and the Al-Kabir Mosque. Though Amsterdam celebrates its diversity, it faces challenges regarding the social and economic integration of its Muslim population. Issues such as unemployment, educational disparities, and social isolation are particularly prevalent among newer immigrants and lower-income groups. Number 8. Birmingham, United Kingdom. Birmingham continues to be the heart of Britain's light and medium industry, still known as the City of a Thousand Trades. Its economic strength stems from the diversity of its industrial foundation, with a focus on metal and engineering. The Bullring, one of Europe's largest shopping centers, has been a prominent destination for commerce since the Middle Ages. In 2022, Birmingham, the UK's second-largest city, had a population of approximately 1.15 million. The broader West Midlands metropolitan county, with a population of around 2.95 million, is home to a growing Muslim community. In 2021, 29.9% of Birmingham's population identified as Muslim, up from 21.8% in 2011, the largest percentage increase among religious groups in the city. A majority of Birmingham's Muslims, 57%, were born in the UK, while 26% trace their roots to South Asia. The city is home to a vibrant Muslim community, with over 341,000 identifying as Muslim in 2021. This number is likely higher in 2024. Many Birmingham Muslims have Pakistani ancestry, but the community is also composed of people from Somalia, India, Afghanistan, Yemen, and North Africa. Number 7. Brussels, Belgium. Brussels, known as the gourmet capital, is also the political hub of Europe, home to the European Commission, the European Council, and the European Parliament. In 2024, Brussels' population is projected to be 2.1 million, an increase from 1.4 million in 1950. This growth reflects the city's expanding international significance. Approximately 25% of Brussels' population, over 300,000 people, identify as Muslim, with the largest group hailing from Morocco. Moroccan immigration during the 1960s and 1970s shaped much of the city's Muslim population. Brussels is home to a number of mosques, with the Grand Mosque of Brussels in Cinquantenaire Park being the most prominent. The city's Muslim community enriches Brussels' cultural and social diversity, with halal restaurants, markets, and shops common in neighborhoods with significant Muslim populations. While Brussels celebrates its multicultural identity, the presence of a large Muslim population has sparked debates surrounding immigration, integration, and secularism in Belgium. Number 6. Rotterdam, Netherlands. Rotterdam is a dynamic and youthful city, known for its cutting-edge architecture and expansive harbor. Though slightly smaller than Amsterdam, it offers a different vibe. The population of the Rotterdam metro area in 2024 is expected to surpass 1 million, with about 13% of the population identifying as Muslim. Rotterdam's Muslim community is diverse, with Turkish immigrants making up half of the population and Moroccans comprising another quarter. The remainder includes Muslims from Bosnia, Suriname, Indonesia, and South Asia. The Muslim community plays a significant role in Rotterdam's cultural landscape, contributing to its food culture with halal restaurants, markets, and shops in neighborhoods with large Muslim populations. Islamic festivals like Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha are widely celebrated, adding to the city's multicultural atmosphere. Rotterdam embraces diversity, yet faces challenges regarding the integration of immigrant communities. Issues like Islamophobia, debates over religious attire, and mosque construction occasionally arise in public discourse. Despite these obstacles, the city's Muslim community is actively engaged in local politics and civic life. Number 5. Berlin, Germany. Berlin, Germany's capital, is famous for its vast landmarks, thriving cultural scene, and a lifestyle that's a blend of vibrant and laid back. As of June 30, 2023, Berlin's population stood at approximately 3.87 million, making it the largest city in Germany and the European Union. About 11% of Berlin's population, around 420,000, are Muslim. The most significant group of Muslims in Berlin comes from Turkey, primarily due to the labor migration programs in the 1960s and 1970s. Today, Berlin is home to a large proportion of Germany's Turkish community. More recently, the Muslim population in Berlin has expanded with arrivals from Arab nations, such as Syria and Lebanon, many of whom came as refugees. These communities have introduced rich cultural traditions to Berlin, from Turkish cuisine to cultural festivals. In particular, Ramadan celebrations have become a part of the city's cultural tapestry in some neighborhoods. Many Muslims are actively integrated into Berlin's economy, education system, and political landscape, though some, especially newer immigrants, face social and economic challenges like unemployment and poverty. Islamic identity and the role of Muslims in Berlin are part of ongoing public debates, touching on everything from immigration policy to the presence of headscarves in public spaces. However, Berlin is generally recognized as a city that values and celebrates diversity, with many Muslim figures now engaged in local politics and activism. Number 4. London, United Kingdom. London is often regarded as one of the world's cultural capitals, renowned for its vibrant theatre scene, iconic landmarks like Big Ben and Buckingham Palace, and a rich history. It's also a major global business hub. The city's population in 2024 is estimated to be around 8.8 million, making it the largest city in the UK. London's Muslim population is substantial, with around 1.3 million Muslims, accounting for 15% of the city's inhabitants. The Bangladeshi community is the largest Muslim ethnic group, primarily concentrated in the East End, especially the Tower Hamlets area. There's also a significant Pakistani Muslim community, mainly in boroughs like Newham and Waltham Forest. London is home to over 1,500 mosques, with many located across the city. The election of Sadiq Khan as mayor of London in 2016 was a landmark moment, making him the first Muslim mayor of a major Western capital. London's Muslim community is well represented in politics, activism, and public life, yet many also face challenges like unemployment and housing issues. Despite the political and social hurdles, London's Muslim community contributes significantly to the city's dynamic and multicultural character. The city's neighborhoods reflect this with diverse cuisines, cultural events, and festivals. Number 3. Paris, France. Paris has long been one of the major centers of culture, commerce, and diplomacy in the world. With a 2023 population of around 2.1 million, and a broader metropolitan area of over 10 million, Paris is a vibrant city with a strong cultural influence globally. Known as the City of Light, for its history in the arts and sciences, Paris also has a large and growing Muslim population. Roughly 15% of the population in the Greater Paris area, or about 1.7 million people, identify as Muslim. Most are of North African origin, particularly from Algeria, Morocco, and Tunisia, who arrived during the 20th century. More recently, immigrants from countries like Mali and Senegal have added to this number. The city has numerous mosques and prayer spaces, with many smaller mosques located in Parisian neighborhoods with high Muslim populations. However, the issue of religious symbols in public spaces, particularly the hijab, has sparked controversy, especially in the context of France's strict secularism. Islamic education is available through both public and private channels, and higher education institutions in Paris are seeing an increasing number of Muslim students entering professions like law, medicine, and business. Number 2. Moscow, Russia. Moscow, Russia's capital, is not only its political hub but also its most populous city, with over 13.1 million people as of January 2023. It serves as the center of Russian industry, culture, and education. Some may mistakenly think Moscow isn't part of Europe, but the city actually straddles both Europe and Asia. The Muslim population in Moscow is substantial, estimated at around 2.5 million. This community is diverse, consisting of various ethnic groups from across Russia and beyond. The largest group of Muslims are Tatars, who have long been part of Moscow's cultural landscape. Other significant Muslim groups include those from the North Caucasus, particularly Chechens and Dagestanis, as well as migrants from Central Asian countries like Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, and Kyrgyzstan. Despite the presence of 6 large mosques, including the Cathedral Mosque, and over 20 smaller prayer spaces, Moscow's Muslim community still faces challenges in terms of insufficient religious infrastructure, especially during major Islamic holidays like Eid. Number 1. Istanbul, Turkey. Istanbul is unique in the world, straddling both Europe and Asia, making it a natural crossroads of cultures. As of 2023, Istanbul had a population of nearly 15.7 million, making it the most populous city in Turkey. Over 90% of Istanbul's population is Muslim, with Sunni Muslims being the majority, and Alawites forming the second largest religious group. While Turkey is officially a secular state, religion remains a significant part of public life in Istanbul.